So good day, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just want to go over 4 LinkedIn positions that were sent to me by somebody we should all thank. And he's on the hunt, I guess, for these type of jobs, or just curious. I'm not sure. Well, let's take a look at this. So the first one we have is these are all U.S. based, I believe. Capital Group. Now, VP of Technical Operations. Now I'm going to come to this person here in a minute. Well, let's go through some of the details here. Uh, so it's in Chicago. Total compensation 350 to 700K. I mean, that's pretty vast. Uh, they operate across major financial markets, leveraging its expertise in quant research, risk management, automated trading in to generate profit. Data decision, data-driven decision, sophisticated algos. Looking for an experienced Python, C++ engineer. And I keep saying that is a really good combination to have if you want these type of lucrative jobs. Highly successful engineering team. Build out world-class proprietary trading systems. You'll be designing, building, architecting. So again, this is engineering team lead, architecting, and their core infrastructure system on legacy and greenfield projects to ensure all systems are stable, performant, typo there, lady, and like as if I'm any better, reliable foundation. The difference between this lady and me, I'm not posting $700,000 jobs. Engineering team works on the desk with the trading team, ensuring they can identify business problems quickly and efficiently and implement solutions within 24 to 48 hours. So you got to be a wizard here. That's basically where you're not sleeping whatsoever. I don't know if you're not a team lead. I couldn't imagine what kind of team you'll be responsible for. You'll be working with the latest tech, proprietary trading, market making. That's always the big one. Working algo alongside top engineers and traders in the world. So I guess that's who they're hiring, top in the world. Significant impact and work in action within the first weeks of starting. So they're not giving you any training. You're up and running fast. They have high expectation here. Providing you with rewarding and collaborative opportunity to thrive. Progression and longevity in the firm. I mean, if you get that salary at the upper end, I think you'll be most likely pretty happy. I would imagine outside the stress and probably amount of hours to work it, even if you just did it for a couple of years, I mean, you'd be well compensated for sure. Because these type of jobs, they're not careful. They'll burn people out in no time. I wouldn't be surprised a lot of companies will probably chew you out and spit you back out after a few years, and they don't care. Why? Because they've paid you this amount, the 700K. So here's the experience, Python and or C++. Basically, they want both. Understanding of mid and high frequency trading. Again, that's usually sub second, um, but understanding experience. So they're probably having difficulty finding people they want. Ability to collaborate, cross functionality with high performing teams. Passion for clean code and continuous improvement. So this is the kind of people they want. So this is where it gets interesting. Here's the person. I'm not going to name him out loud, but you can see it. VP of Technology Operations at Algo Trading Group. So when you check out this experience, you're going to start laughing. So here's the experience, London, England, and let's go through the experience of this person. I've never seen a trajectory in recruitment And remember, this is technical operations. So I have no idea what their technical skill is, but I'm not seeing in this experience. So technical support agent, October 2017 to 18. So they're from University of Reading, 2021. All the usual ladies, hockey, blah, blah, blah. Sounds she's like British. It's like, oh, she could play the classical flute in 2016. Really young, it looks like. English literature, chemistry. So she might be a brainiac, actually, if she's taking math. Uh, this is where it gets interesting. Heart of London, Storm 5, leader in global retail tech recruitment. So you're going okay, so this is where it gets interesting. Technical support for just over a year in 2017, going to now a personal shopper. That's the experience from June till August, 3 months. Guess they were still in school at the time, to be fair. I guess University of Reading, campus job, part-time, bar staff. So fair enough, be in school. So now they come out, associate, London Tech Hub, Storm 5, global retailer, but you're an associate. Because that's what they start you at when you're young. The funny thing is that's just only in 2021. 2 years ago. I'm sorry. November 2022. So now they become a senior associate, and then you just throw them into this company here. VP President, Technical Operations, full time, 8 months, with explain to me all the experience that you got on the technical. I was part of a team who built a new toilet block to remote village primary school. Okay. I don't know what to say here. I'm just kind of surprised by that. I'll let your brain wander on that one. Okay, so here's a fintech. This is outside of trading as we know. Look at this. Remote again, 950, almost 50K from $1 million, starting at 375. Blows my mind on the variety, the variance on the price, the salary here. Almost 600 grand. Ain't that amazing? Now this is one of the better recruiters, Selby Jennings. So blah 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 blah. I'll let you read that. Threat code. Oh man, handling a lot of money. Ooh, so one little fat finger, like what happened at Jeffries. I'm sure you know. I think it was at Jeffries, one of those companies that went bankrupt, or near bankruptcy. $450 million mistake. $450 million fat finger mistake. So yeah, you're handling a lot of money. Supporting many exchanges and asset types as possible. Is that before or after the the amphetamines that you'll be needing to take to do this? Automating as much manual work as possible. Okay. Uh, we don't know what language it is. I mean, that's one of the advantages of Python. Keeping our system simple and robust enough to be run by a small team. Okay, that's fine. Without getting woken up in the middle of the night. So here you got to work magic again for that 950. Oh, no longer accepting positions or application. Interesting enough, we'll still go through the job description. 7 years experience of engineering, prominent tech firm, early or mid-stage startup, experience in Python, Kafka, Terraform, and AWS. So Python looks like to be the language here for 950. That's the first where I've only seen Python only where you can make 950. That's pretty impressive. So forget you little poor people that don't have a bachelor's, but you need a master's or a PhD, which usually is your PhD in computer science or relevant degree. Now, what blows my mind is when you see these morons on Twitter or whatnot saying you don't need a degree. I think that is one of the most um, idiotic statements you can put out to somebody who's young, claiming you don't need a degree. Um, I've been part of a variety of webinars on folks looking for jobs in Canada. All of them are either foreigners that are new or people that are on a what they call a permanent resident, kind of like a green card status. Thing is, 70% of them have at least a degree, and those are the people getting the jobs here. So, going back to you don't need a degree, um, bollocks. That's all I can tell you. A bunch of BS. Coming back to the job bonuses, they're looking for anyone integrating with third-party APIs. I don't know what that can mean. Is it broker, exchange, fix, whatnot? Any of those will, and the ones that I've done before will definitely get you a cut above the rest. Experience with money movement and accounting systems. So if you're just a bookkeeper like a previous person doing QuickBooks, I don't think that's the kind of experience they want. Experience with standard tooling for big data, um, much larger than a laptop, much larger than Google, well, much smaller than Google. So how do I know that's going to be big? Well, when you see the requirement uh, for Kafka, I did see in there somewhere. That's big. Um, Python's the main language you can see here as well. So that's for 950, mid to senior level. Okay. So again, you need your master's. Okay, let's get on to our next job here. So this one again is from our person here that we talked about. 700 again, engineering team lead. I think this is the same job we went through. Yeah, so we've seen that. We got one more from that previous recruiter, 700K, Austin, Texas, trading firm, senior software engineer. And let me remind you, when you add on that term senior, do you think that they're going to have a a picnic when it comes to the interviewing and testing? Oh no, 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 no. It'll be a lot more complicated, believe me. Okay, so we got our usual spiel on the recruiter. Crucial role in building and enhancing trading infrastructure. Will continue collaborate with a dynamic team of software engineers, portfolio managers, and traders to design, implement high performance, scalable, and reliable software solutions. Design, maintain robust, efficient C++ based code. Notice how they're not putting in the compiler. So I guess you submit your resume, or they come to you because you got something on LinkedIn that they like. Don't ask me what version of compiler GCC they're trying to get, but as I said before, it's usually one of the older ones, like 17, 14, whatnot. So it's very vague, and I've said that before in another video. Process, normalize, and enrich the terms execution, multiple asset classes. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Very general. Execution, internal systems, including real-time P&L and risk. Optimize and enhance existing code to improve performance. This is all very vague. 5 to 10 year professional experience in financial services. Okay, so if you're just a fresh grad, daddy ain't gonna get the 700K. They might get up to 300-400 depending upon the school, their grades, and the firm they end up. But yeah, like give it 5 years, and you can now go from that and doubling your income if you get proficient in one of these type of firms. Don't jump around now because they don't like that. Proficiency in modern C++ programming language. So that brings that more up to date, which is a breakdown on when they define what modern C++ is, not the old one. Excellent problem solving, analytical, bachelor. Oh, okay, they can take us peons with a computer science or related field. So there you go. Bachelors are welcome. I highly doubt if you don't have a degree, you're not going to go very far. So that's the recruiter, Selby Jennings. I think they're in Singapore as well. I think they also have a presence in China. These look like they have really high paying jobs, from what I've seen. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Always remember, if you want to know more, go to quantlabs.net/books. And you want to go into self-study on how to learn programming, algo trading. I've got a course on to test yourself, because it's a bare bone minimum to get through, not just to understand the breadth of what goes into a bot, but to really beef out your experience and showcase what you can and cannot do. Anyways, again, thanks for watching. Again, that website, you go to our page, quantlabs.net/books. Over and out.